Yo, what's good, my peoples? How we doing today, my local gun lovers? Today we're going to be comparing the PSA Micro Dagger compared to the Glock 43X. So let's talk about the Glock 43X for a second. The features that you would get on a Glock 43X, especially if you get MOS, so you can run an optic on it, and it comes with a railing. Some Glock 43X do not come with a railing, and it also comes with some decent iron sights. Me personally, I don't like these iron sights. At the same time, iron sights are iron sights, and they're decent. Another thing it comes with a 10-round magazine, so you get a 10+1 setup. It comes with extra stippling on the slide. Some 43X don't have these. So you guys gonna come across some 43X that are not MOS, doesn't have a rail, or doesn't have the cuts. This one does. This is a newer version. Let's compare it to the competitor, the Micro Dagger. The Micro Dagger has, in my opinion, better sights, better stippling on the frame, 15+1. Also comes with a rail, so you can run lights and you can run optics. I'm honestly gonna give my honest opinion about the 43X and the Micro Dagger. When it comes to reliability, I'm not gonna take that away from Glock. Glock has proven its reliabilities over the years. Especially, there's a ton of videos out there that you can find torture tests on Glocks, and they still run perfectly fine. I'm not gonna take that away. What I felt that Glock missed out on is the stippling on the frame. They don't have no stippling for me. You get me? Like, it doesn't feel like good in my hands. Like, it still does because of the length, so my whole hand is around it, but at the same time I wish there was more stippling to it. And another thing that they messed up on, especially how big the gun is. It's not that big at all, but just the length of it. Why are you guys giving us 10+1 setup? There's so many guns out there that are the same size, the same length, and they come with 15 rounds, 12 rounds, just way better mag capacity. Hence to this. But we're gonna get to that later. Another thing that I like is that the Gen 3 buttons were horrible. This mag release button feels really, really good. I like that they changed that. The Gen 3 ones are just too small for me, and I don't like it at all. If I'm not wrong, this one has the upgraded trigger. So it's a way better. Make sure everything clear. Not a bad break. Not a bad reset. Probably like a 5 to 6 pound trigger. I know they upgraded the trigger compared to the Gen 3s. They did a little bit better trigger than the Gen 5. Nothing too crazy. I know they got the Glock performance trigger out there that you could change. And that's another thing about this gun. There's so much aftermarket parts for this gun that you can do anything with the 43X or any Glock platform ever. There's so many aftermarket parts for this gun. That's why I can't take away the reputation that Glocks have, just the reliability that Glocks have, and everything else. I just wish they did a little bit better with the stippling, way better on the iron sights, and better on the mag capacity, man, honestly. So that's when this came to play. The PSA Micro Dagger. So the PSA Micro Dagger is a clone of the Glock 43X. Same width, same length, same everything. But what I could say that they did a little bit better was better iron sights, better mag capacity, 15+1 setup. So I know there's aftermarket mags like Sheridan mags where it's an all metal mag, but then people have to change the mag release. Where PSA, what they did is you still get the all metal mag, but they put a plastic piece in the front of it for you don't have to change your Glock 43X mag release or the palmetto stake. You get me? So it still works perfectly fine. That's another thing. And interchangeable. I can run this mag on the 43X. I can run the 43X on the micro. Like, It's supposed to be a replica of the 43X. Let's talk about pricing. The 43X right now, optic ready, will probably run you from anywhere from $400-$500, probably close to $600, depending on what you get. You get used ones you can find at pawn shop for about $4 or $5. The brand new ones go run you about $5 plus tax. For the PSA Micro Dagger, you can find this gun for $350, brand new. Comes with a, in my opinion, a little bit better trigger. PSA Dagger triggers ain't all the best, but they're decent. And I picked this one up at my local gun shop for $200. So we can compare the pricing, but at the same time, I feel like the Glock is more reliable. But there is videos out there that people are still running 1,000-round reviews and the guns are still running flawlessly. So it's each his own. You get me? In my opinion, I like the side cuts better, the frame, the stippling on the frame better, the mag capacity. You get me? At the end of the day, it's opinions, man. At the end of the day, all this is just opinions. I'm just giving you my opinion on the gun, what I felt like what Glock was missing, but at the same time what PSA took over. You get me? Like what helped out. Another thing, PSA is really doing a good job comparing, especially making guns for the people and still listening to the people. Glock's iron sights are not all the best. Everyone hates the iron sights. Football field has iron sights when you have the 3 dots on the Micro Dagger. All in all, basically the same shit. My opinion, Glock is going to be way more reliable. I'm not going to take that away from Glock. PSA Micro is going to come with better features, in my opinion. And all in all, hey man, it's just to each his own. You want to get a battle-built pistol, this is what you get. You want to get a gun that's still going to run, comes with a little bit better features, this is what you get. You get me? I wanted to do this review because I picked this gun up for $200 and it was a steal, especially they go for $350 brand new. And I wanted to compare it to the 43X. This 43X is my fiance's 43X. This is what she carries. She likes it bone stock. So anybody that comes in the comments asking why there's no attachments on the 43X, hey, she likes it like that, I'm not gonna tell her what to do. Me personally, I got a build coming for the PSA Micro. Thinking about getting a light optic. Probably gonna get like a ported barrel, ported slide, just to reduce the recoil. Since it's a 3-inch barrel pistol, it's very snappy and it's slim body. So be prepared, there's gonna be some recoil. For the ammunition junkies, I wanna know what I run on this type of pistol, or what my fiance runs on her type of pistol. We got Hornadies and we got civilian defense, 2,000 feet per second, ultralights. Me personally, they're both really solid rounds, so it's not no issue at all. She runs the Hornady, I run the civilian defense. Both solid rounds. Price difference is obviously attracting. Hornadies, you can get it for $40. Civilian defense, now you can get it for $40. When they first came out, it was definitely $60. Trust me, I know. All in all, what's y'all opinion on the PSA Micro versus the 43X? It could have been a longer video, but there's not too much to really talk about just because the PSA Micro is just a clone of the 43X. Besides the reliability, the slide cuts, the stippling on the frame, the capacity, it's basically a 43X, you know, just clone. What y'all think? Leave it down in the comments below. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay dangerous, and mostly stay strapped.